Gun violence deaths appear to be trending down in the city of Hartford. So far, 11 people have lost their lives to shootings this year. That's compared to 21 this time in 2023.
Now, even though we just reported on that other Hartford violence, this trend is going down, and the advocates are hoping that trend continues. NBC Connecticut's Melissa Cooney tells us about some new federal funding to support Mothers United Against Violence.
For those in Hartford who lost loved ones to gun violence,
our family remains traumatized today.
Henrietta Beckman's son was killed in 2002, and loved ones of gun violence victims never forget the person who was lost.
A lot of people who are in our community who are still suffering, and sometimes we suffer in silence.
Connecticut's congressional delegation secured $500,000 in federal funding to continue and enhance programming for the Hartford organization Mothers United Against Violence, focused on mental health. The organization helps families impacted by gun violence every step of the way, providing support right when the incident happens and staying in contact well after a vigil or funeral.
And we've all been traumatized by violence, and it's ongoing. But this certainly will provide some resources to help us with our entire community so that we can provide folks with some support. That's really key.
Since 2002, Deborah Davis of MUAV says there has been over 1,000 homicides from gun violence in Hartford. And just because the city is seeing a positive trend right now, advocates across the anti-violence spectrum say there's more work to do.
There's a lot that young people and people in urban settings have going against them. And this is just one way that we can help support them.
Kevin Burrup with the Connecticut Children's Injury Prevention Center says they and the Department of Health are going to distribute 10 grants of $200,000 to organizations that curb violence in their communities.
We, of course, are involved when children are shot. And it's not enough to treat the injuries and send people back out to their homes and community without doing more.
For organizations looking to apply to this grant funding from Connecticut Children's, the deadline is today. In Hartford, Melissa Cooney, NBC Connecticut News.